If you are a business owner presently, or if you are even an aspiring business owner, in other words, someone who wants to start or open a business sometime in the future, if you want to have respect amongst your employees or potential employees, there's one particular key thing that you must do to make sure that you ensure respect from your employees. Lead by example, ladies and gentlemen. Make certain, and I learned this over my lifetime, make certain that when your employees walk in the door, that they know who you are in relationship to who they are. In most instances, people have applied to your particular company, and when they apply, they want something from you. They want an honest day's paycheck for an honest day's work for the most part. But you want something also. You want an honest employee as much as possible. We would all hope. You want an employee that comes on time, an employee that's thoughtful and that's polite and that does their job. That's what you want. What you don't want is a companion. You don't want a friend. Your employees, you can say that they are your friends at some point in time after you've established the initial relationship of boss and employee with them in the beginning. Maybe down the road you can consider yourselves friends and they still understand the position that you hold as the owner or the manager of the job and the position that they're in as the person who works for you. They still have to come to work on time. They still have to do whatever the assignment is. And that's it. But when the person comes into your business or establishment and they're calling the shots and making the rules, you have just relinquished your position as the owner, as the business owner. You have just basically let someone else come in telling you what they're going to do and what they're not going to do, even if they do it indirectly, in subtlety. So establish the groundwork when someone walks in your door initially. If they are indeed a potential employee, you make sure that you make it known in no uncertain terms that you are the boss and that they are indeed the employee. So you can't pal around with your employees coming in the door. You cannot give them extended breaks. You cannot laugh and joke with them in the beginning. You don't do that. First impression is the lasting impression. Remember this. If you don't want your business to fail, do the duties as a boss. When someone walks in the door, you be polite, be professional throughout the whole relationship that you have with that employee, so that they will always know, and when they get out of line, address it. You don't have to be a taskmaster. You don't have to be belligerent. You don't have to be mean and angry. If you establish who you are in the beginning, you'll never get to that point in the first place. So understand these words of wisdom. And I know what I'm talking about because I've experienced this in my life. And I've been doing retail for well over 25 years. I know this. You can't be the friend of your employees because ultimately what's going to happen is that they're not going to respect you. Do you follow what I'm saying? They'll have those murmurings at the water cooler or on their break. They'll talk about you, talk down about you. You don't want that. Let them talk down about you if you're doing your job as the boss, as the lead person, as the person in charge. And only under that circumstance. But as I said, be the boss and stay the boss. And at the end of the day, they will respect you as the boss. This is Brother Teacher. And I really don't like that word boss. But you know what I'm saying. So long.